What a moment in Big D's. Finally, at long last, Tom Landry inducted into the Cowboys Ring of Honor, introduced by the owner, Jerry Jones, who was the man that fired Landry. And all the guys are back. Lily and Meredith and Don Perkins and Chuck Howley and Mel Renfro and Roger Staubach and Leroy Jordan. And there it is. And look at that. Isn't that great? The hat instead of the helmet for Tom Landry. And the silhouette today was the same as it always was. The man in the hat, who it's interesting that it's on the same day that Don Shula was trying to go for win 325. Landry, oh, by the way, is third on the all-time list with 270 wins. It's also fitting that on Landry Day in Dallas, it was against the Giants, where he was defensive coordinator in the late 50s before he was elevated to head coach of the Cowboys in 1960. Also fitting that with the Giants in town, Dan Reeves was in town. All he did was play and coach under Tom Landry. So a lot of symmetry in today's game. Oh, by the way, it's also a game between the two teams at 5-2, tied atop the NFC East. The Giants at the Cowboys. And Troy Aikman, is he on fire or what? He hits Michael Irvin, blinded by the light, for 17 yards. 2 plays later, the slant. Oh, they run that slant to Alvin Harper so well, that's 12 yards. Next play, back to Harper, the deep slant, cutting from the right side, touchdown, 2 possessions, a field goal and a touch. 10-0 Dallas. Aikman 8 for his first 8. Then Phil Simms, he tried to get it going for the G-men. To Mark Jackson, makes a pretty catch, gets both feet in for the touchdown, but holding on Bob Cratch, and the Giants and Simms have to settle for a field goal. It's 10-3. Ensuing kickoff, Kevin Williams. Everybody on this team runs. Watch him move up the near sidelines, and only the kicker, Brad Dom DeLuiso, knocks him down after a 49-yard return. Then Aikman, Tommy, look at him here.
Yeah, the nice fake there to pull the safety away, get the single coverage on the corner, and Harper with a nice stride to the end zone.
Another touch to Harper, 50 yards, 17-3 Dallas. And look at Aikman in the first 9 passes. He was 9 for 9, a pair of touches. Simms to Chris Calloway. Chris Cab Calloway. Hidey, slow. Not quite fast enough to get into the end zone, Tommy.
Yeah, you watch Callaway here. He has a clear path to the end zone, but he anticipates the fact that he's going to be cut. As a coach, you'd much prefer him go down the field, get the extra 5 yards for me.
And the Giants tried to do the old flea flicker, but they kind of fumbled his toss back from Tillman to Simms. He recovered it, and Dan Reeves, the club, managed a field goal, 17-6. Dallas at the half. Third quarter, oh yeah, Emmitt Smith, yeah, he's in the game. Yeah, have you noticed that Dallas has kind of been winning with him back? Yeah, I think you have. He breaks a tackle for 19 yards. Then Aikman can't find a receiver, and watch what happens. Flush out of the pocket. Nobody hits him, but he pulls the left hamstring. He strains it, Tom, and you can see it was not because of contact.
Yeah, many times you don't have to get hit to pull a hamstring. Just watch Troy Aikman's face. You can see the moment that it goes right there.
And so that means his replacement, Jason Garrett from
Princeton,
an Ivy League, playing for the Cowboys. You remember Calvin Hill from Yale excelled for the Cowboys? Well, Jimmy Johnson as an Ivy Leaguer another generation later. And how smart are they? Well, they give it to Emmitt Smith. That's pretty smart. And he rumbles, breaks into the secondary, 25 yards. Emmitt, up the middle, just runs as Tommy described in game day, north-south. Emmitt from the 1 also gets low. Touchdown, 24-6, Dallas. First play of the next possession, and watch this. Alvin Harper, he's a port-sider. Harper to Irvin for 47 yards. 2 plays later, Emmitt butts off of Michael Brooks and into the end zone, 31-6. The Emmitt zone means 6-0 for Dallas this year. He faced a 160-yard day for Emmitt. And when it was all over, the Cowboys have defeated the Giants handily, 31-9. The Cowboys in first place by their lonesome in the NFC East, but concerned about Troy Aikman. Afterwards, he talked about the hamstring injury.
It's the first time I've ever pulled any type of muscle, and you know, the doctors don't seem to think that I tore anything, which is a good sign. And you know, this next week has not been ruled out. I, as always, will be optimistic, and that I'll be able to play next week. But it'll require a lot of rehab.
You got 30 seconds to get in there and run the plays, and I think that helps when you kind of take emotions out of things and just are real matter of fact and are concerned about your reads and what you're doing that way. I think it contributes to kind of a more positive and a more comfortable, you know, mindset and a feeling for you.